Hello and welcome to Austin Anderson Sports Talk, where today in the NFL, there are no more undefeated teams. The Browns came back from down 25, and of course the 49ers spoiled the Alex Smith reunion. But first, let's talk NFL power rankings. Coming in at number 5, the Philadelphia Eagles are starting at 4-1. Now that's a pretty good record, but don't be fooled. This team is going to go 500 down the stretch. And their division rival, the Dallas Cowboys, coming at number 4. With only one loss, and DeMarco Murray on pace to break the NFL single-season rushing record, this team has exceeded expectations. But they face their toughest test yet, going to Seattle and facing the Seahawks. And at number 3, the Denver Broncos, led by Peyton Manning, who is just six touchdown passes away from passing Brett Favre as the NFL's all-time leading touchdown thrower. Statistically, and in the regular season, Manning is the greatest quarterback of all time. Second is the Super Bowl champion Seattle Seahawks, who are simply doing what they do, leading the league in rushing and leading the league in fewest rush yards allowed on defense. And at number 1, that leaves just the one team. The San Diego Chargers are the top team in Austin Anderson's power rankings. Now with Phillip Rivers leading the charge, he has the highest quarterback rating in the entire NFL. And the Bolts just blanked the New York Jets in New York. Moving on to Major League Baseball and the playoffs, the ALCS pits two unlikely, improbable teams matched up together with the Kansas City Royals and the Baltimore Orioles. Now, when you combine the lineups of the Orioles and the Royals, they only had one player, Lorenzo Cain, from the Royals, to hit over 300. And Cain hit 301. And both teams have very solid rotations. Now, the Royals haven't been to the playoffs since they won it all nearly 30 years ago in 1985. Now, the Baltimore Orioles are also battling adversity, with some of their best players not even playing. And the genius logic behind my pick is simply, why not? The Kansas City Royals advanced to the World Series in a 6-game series win over the Baltimore Orioles. And in the NLCS, it's the Giants who beat the Nationals against the Cardinals, who beat Clayton Kershaw twice. Now, these teams have represented the National League in the World Series each of the last 4 years, and it'll be 5 after this series. The Giants have won it in 2010, 12, and potentially 14. So once again, my genius, very thought-out logic is the Giants win in even years. So 2014, I've never been good at math, but is even. So the San Francisco Giants advance in 7 games over the St. Louis Cardinals to face the Kansas City Royals in the World Series. In that World Series, the Kansas City Royals win in 7 games, and in absolutely the most improbable storyline that baseball could have thought up this year, the Kansas City Royals are 2014 World Series champions. Alright folks, that's it. I appreciate you tuning in, I appreciate you watching, and I'll leave you with this. 10% of life is what happens to you, and 90% is how you react to it.